Hello, all of you sweet beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Dungeons 2. And it is TF Tuesday, so we're using the TF talkies. By all means, transform me. Transform me a lot. Make it all change. A lot. Now, let's see the prompt for the next mission.
While the Alliance was marching against the Horde in the west, Job
No,
died.
this one.
Again, the ultimate evil's army stood before the gates of King's Ending. The last heroes of the Alliance had gathered here again to ensure good was victorious. But this time, it would be different. No matter if evil was spellbound to its throne, King's Ending would fall.
Looks like we're starting the last mission of the actual, of the main campaign. At least that's what it looks like. And sounds like. Whenever it loads.
Finally, King's Ending, the capital of the Alliance, lay before the ultimate evil. The last remaining heroes had gathered to defend it. Grumly, the Dwarven High King, Guludrul, a powerful elemental warden who always had a song on her lips and a double bass in her luggage. And of course, Krotos, the demigod. Here it was then, the final battle. This is where the revolting evil would finally be able to quench its thirst for revenge. The city would fall, and the heroes with it. King's Ending hadn't been built in a day, but it would fall in one. So, the ultimate evil, Anteportus.
Alright, let's get this going. We start with nothing on this one. Oh boy. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get started then. We need to get our place built up real fast here. There, I have a treasury right here so you guys can deposit. Yeah, indeed, Merle. A whole lot of nothing. It really is, Docs. It really is. Not enough evilness, my ass. Can you believe the audacity of them, Kuroi? Saying I'm not evil enough.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Yes, the audacity.
Do you agree with them, Kuroi?
Never.
Okay. It'd be terrible if I had to do something drastic. That's a mana crystal. Why is it not working? That is a mana crystal, right? Well, you know, ducks, the fuse is like several. Okay, how big did I forget how big I made Fuse. He is huge. In his feral form, he is 46 feet long. This is a zoomed out camera view for you guys. Yeah. The chair's there, it's just underneath. And tiny in comparison. Fuse is a lot bigger than Furvis, yes. His anthroform is slightly more reasonable at 9'9". But yeah, the total length, which does include the chair, admittedly, or the tail, is 46 feet long.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
Oh, yay. How tall is he standing on all fours? 14 feet tall. To the shoulder. The Mana Mafia? Really? Invaders!
It's payday.
We need an orc.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We need an orc very bad. To arms!
Yes, I do have 2 of them.
Hardy har 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 har. Havoc. I'm the ultimate evil. No piddly little mafia is going to influence me in any way. Is my tail nice and comfy, Kuroy?
I don't know. It looks comfy, except it looks kind of spiky.
It's got some spikiness to you. But you were laying on it, so I was asking if it was comfy.
Oh. Fair enough.
Alright, we're brewing beer now. Wunderbar. A new Warhammer game, huh? Interesting. Wait, both of those? That's definitely interesting. What kind of game is it gonna be? You know, genre and all that?
I mean, yeah, when it's that kind of a thing, we can get away with pretty much anything. Jesus Christ, it's taking a long time for these constructors to empty.
What you playing?
Satisfactory.
Ah.
One of the only games I have left installed on
Enemies
my
have
computer.
entered the dungeon.
At least you can download others.
Well, I have to uninstall stuff that is kind of crucial to my computer, but yeah.
Oh. So what you're saying is we need to start a fundraiser campaign today.
I mean, it could possibly just be a case of it's fine, I just need to reseed it. It's just, I don't exactly have the strength in my dominant hand to do it. So I just have to deal with it until I can properly troubleshoot it. Because even if it is dead, I can't take it out. So.
Payday.
Patience is a virtue.
Big hugs.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined
Thanks.
the ultimate evil.
Ah, more goblins. I offer much many hugs. Ah, so it's it's a bullet heaven, I see.
I imagine it's probably a bit closer to the grittier feel of like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Which is still kind of a bullet heaven, but it's a lot harder to like it's very you screw up, you die. Unforgiving. So I imagine it would be a bit more unforgiving.
Probably.
You know what? I actually saw a post there and I agree with it. There's a law firm in the US moving to do something to gaming companies. Make it that no matter what, they can never make a game that you have purchased unplayable.
I 100% support that. The whole
So
stop
it's like
killing games movement, yeah.
yeah, it's not that like, but it's an MMO. We're not asking you to maintain the servers forever, but if you're going to close down the servers, you need to make a way for people to continue to play the game.
Yes.
Be it offline or privately. And I'm like, yes, 100%. Agreed. We paid for it. We should be allowed to play it as much as we want. So, let's see things like... We'll no longer see MMOs closed down just because the player base gets a little small. Instead, we'll see them have to introduce the game to be playable even on your own. Or allow people to host private servers if they're going to close down their own. Well, that's just something
So it's
that
just...
I saw that was...
So it's just Vampire Survivors, but with a Warhammer paint job? Ah, fair. Yeah, Sirio, you are very right. I hope that they take that into consideration because, good God, that is something that a lot of them have been pushing that nonsense.
Yeah, that was the other thing they were pushing for. They were like saying if it is a case of service could be shut down on this game, it must be made, and they want to continue it, it needs to be made clear on point of sale. They have to be made clear that this game might shut down one day.
One moment, everyone.
Yeah, there's been a lot of movements to try to regulate just what video game companies are allowed to get away with in regards to marketing and doing to their products, because it's getting a bit out of hand what they're doing. I mean, also because all the gamers are growing up and getting into the age of dealing with that stuff. Oh.
Alright, I am back. And I do not want even games like WoW to be able to just shut down because, like with WoW, yeah, they've got the subscriptions, but you gotta also remember that you purchase the game up front as well.
Well, not only that, but if we're taking MMOs into consideration on that point, if I stop and think about the amount of money I have sunk into the 10 plus years I've spent on Final Fantasy 14, if they were to shut down the server, all the money that I've put into that, heck no. There is no way you can't. Yeah, they've even got a form of sim player in the game now. There is no reason you can't make the game switch to working on that, or even just allow people to host their own servers. But no, you shutting that down after I've put literally thousands of dollars into it? No.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Well, the thing is like even I'm not saying companies should have to host servers indefinitely, and I don't think they're even
It's
pushing for that.
payday.
But what they're pushing for is if you're going to close down the servers, you need to allow for other ways that people can play if they can no longer play on your servers. Well, see, it's like, okay, if World of Warcraft decided they could no longer, like, if Blizzard was shutting down, went into forced administration and were no longer, like, doing their servers anymore, it wouldn't be a case of, no, they're legally required to still provide the service so people can play. It's, no, they must legally be required to allow their players to host and create their own private servers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, and that is what they should be a thing.
Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and blame demand the small indie startup MMO company that can't afford to keep their servers afloat, destroy their lives to continue to allow people to play on it. But I am gonna say, if a bunch of people bought it, then they should allow other people to continue to host and play their game without them.
Yeah, private servers for WoW do exist, but
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room.
every now and then,
The ultimate evil.
the Blizzard is going after them and trying to shut them down. So, yeah.
Private servers for a lot of MMOs, generally speaking, they are a thing, and they keep popping up, but it comes and goes in waves. There'll be points where you can have them and they'll last for ages, and then other times the developers are like, either they're coming up to the renewal of their copyright lease or something, but they just go crazy with chasing after everything. And they'll shut down all the private servers they can get their grubby mitts on. It's very much a thing.
I believe that the discussion is more of they requiring them to allow it. Not a question of, whether it's possible or not, because right now they shut those down when they see them. Or at some point.
Yes, or they're intentionally really cagey, or put little try to put little programming traps in to catch people who try to play dead games by hosting their own servers if they're not careful. It's very much a thing. But yeah, the push is you've paid for the game. If they can no longer offer the service, you should be allowed to do it anyway. So it's to remove as Zim said, it's to allow people to do it, because we already know it can be done, because it happens constantly. It's just, it is technically against terms of service of pretty much every game is done for. So they will come after you eventually. It's just how long and how popular you are and how loud you are might depend how long it takes for them. Also a case of what country you're in. Basically, games going full digital is making it harder and harder for it to be well, they're doing a lot of things that are taking advantage of consumers with that. Because they control the delivery service, so they can control our access to it.
Yeah, I don't think that they should be
Enemies
required
have entered the
to
dungeon.
actively maintain a
Payday.
server for you to download, like a private server from or something. I'm definitely not saying that that's what they should be. That's what they should have. However, what you can do is hand over the software to a third-party company, such as the Digital Archive or Museum, whatever the heck they call it. I forget.
Online archive, yep. For me, I just stand on for a lot of games it would be fine, because the amount of games that for example, if EA decided to just for example, a lot of services that if you want to play their games, even the offline solo player games, you have to go through their online launcher. The amount of games that do that is kind of ridiculous.
It really is.
It's I actually remember that was a big thing when I was getting into the Xbox One gen of console gaming. Was for me one of the big pros of console gaming was console gaming worked regardless of if you had an internet or if your internet was good. You could always console game. So when the Xbox One generation came out, all those consoles were nah, you have to have internet access to actually use these. I was like, nah, that's a deal breaker. I bought this game, I should be allowed to play it. I shouldn't have to have access to an online server to be able to play it.
Not just Ubisoft, but there's so very many games that have just been entirely lost.
Yep. Just because the launches have gone under, because the companies went under. And they've held on to their IPs even in bankruptcy, so that no one else can go through and make their games work. Well, I mean, I think that is a thing in some places, but then you look at gaming companies that actively just sit on IPs and, like, they intentionally actively do little tiny things with them, like have them appear in crossovers or gacha games to keep the IP going. But they never actually do anything with it, and then the IPs just sit there stagnant.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're getting into the Mickey Mouse laws there. At least for the US side of things. Like, their IPs do fall into public domain, but it's like 80 years after the person that developed it in the first place dies.
And even then, they have to have not passed the IP on. I think there should just be something along the lines of, if a company cannot provide access to the service, then reasonable steps to be able to be made by the player to allow them to play the game should be allowed to be taken. Or the studio should make those steps available, like, release the server files so that anyone can make their own servers. Honestly, that would be the best one. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much life could be breathed into MMO by the modern communities getting their hands on dead MMOs?
No fucking joke.
Like, damn.
I mean, not only that, but just
developed by modders.
Not only that, but just look at all of the creativity we see with just the random other games that we get out here.
It's payday.
Like all of the Pokemon ROM hack games.
Yeah.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh. There was a fly in my office. Then he won't stop flying around my fish tank.
Feed them to your fishies.
Well, I just sprayed a whole bunch of fly spray at him. I had to cover my coffee and my water, though. Hopefully I got him.
Or the number of games that just don't work because the launcher that they used requires a login and the login servers are no longer available.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, the anti-cheat software not existing anymore. Very much that's a thing. Yep. Or you know, one of my favorite, where like the game is done through like you're accessing it through like a you don't actually install it on your computer. It's like a client, and you access it through like server. Like sorry, access it through like an online browser host service. So like, there's a couple of games. Usually server-side games are pretty guilty of it. But it's like you only have like half of the game installed on your computer. So have fun when that goes away. I mean, didn't we lose a whole bunch of games when isn't Origin closing down soon, and people are really nervous that they're going to lose a whole bunch of games?
Which one?
Origin, the EA launcher.
Oh, did that close down?
I think they're talking. I remember reading that it was planning to be closed down soon, but that might have been. It might have closed down by now, but
It
I know they were
might,
very much
but
looking to do it.
I also know that they do at least, like, they have at least put most of their games onto Steam at this point, but that's still... Yeah.
Yeah. All the people who have the Origin versions now have to go and buy the Steam versions.
Oh, is it just the name switching? Okay, yeah, they've already done that. It's now the EA launcher. Which is so boring, like, seriously.
So they literally just did what the World of Warcraft launcher did with, like, when they were announcing, what was it? There was the Blizzard launcher, and then they were changing it to Battle.net. Or was it
No, it was always Battle.net.
There was the whole thing where they changed their launcher, and everyone was like freaking out about it. I remember the day I tried to load up Cats and Dogs, the old game from the 90s. And my cat just instantly grew old and died. I realized CPUs were a lot slower back then.
Alright, we've had our first person go on strike, but I don't know what to fix. Oh. They hold up a sign. You want beer? We got beer over here. Go get some damn beer.
My arm hurts. Come and numb it.
I'm sorry.
I started doing PT today, and frick, it hurts. Ugh. Actually, no, I started doing it yesterday. Yeah.
It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I don't want to build a high-speed connected lab. Also, I'm trying to see if I download Chrome, if I can get that stream together thing to work. If that's okay with you.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to see if I can download Chrome and seeing if I can get that stream together thing to work with that.
Sure.
That's right.
I love how the label for building a wall is considered doing strange things.
Huh.
I'm okay with that, Sirio.
I mean, there's lovely anime about the consequences of that. What was it? Full Metal Alchemist?
No, that's a different thing.
Well, it was more just human TF always just went very wrong. Okay, where is... Oh, did I lose OBS as well? I lost OBS. Of course I did. Okay, I'm not going to be streaming together.
Aww.
Well, OBS was on the hard drive that went
There
kaput.
was a nice,
So.
quiet little village near the gate to the vengeful evil's dungeon. Here, unsuspecting peasants tilled their fields, and sheep peacefully grazed. Unfortunately, this would not last much longer, because the creatures of the dastardly evil would reduce this land to ashes.
I'm worried about how warm my computer is getting while playing Satisfactory. I probably should give it a break. Well, at least I have an excuse to play Claire Obscure Expedition 33 again.
That sounds great to me, Blue Bat.
Creatures of the strategically savvy evil made short work of the nice, quiet little village that had the misfortune of lying a little too near to the dungeon gate. Its destruction, however, had not gone unnoticed. The thick smoke plumes and the change in the river were a bit of a giveaway. The imminent arrival of a few Alliance troops was to be expected.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I lost Driftbreaker though.
Oh no!
Damn.
Alright, back to the dungeon!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh god, I have way too many of my people going down right now.
Okay, I need to triage what games I reinstall because
For some reason, you keep getting quieter and then louder and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why my headset might be playing up.
Yeah, it's kind of been being all over the place.
Defend the throne.
If it's a problem, I can go, but I think this is my computer got kind of cooked in the power outage yesterday, so this is just going to be me till I'm back to work, I think.
Fair. Alright, did that give me enough evilness? Hi. Why is it not enough?
So for some reason, Discord is hogging a lot of memory.
That's honestly kind of normal.
I mean, it's hogging half of my 32 gig. I don't think that's quite normal.
Maybe not on that.
Joke.
Oh good, no bard with them.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Let me try tweaking something in my audio settings as well.
Alright.
Because I've got it set to automatically adjust input sensitivity, so it might be that when I'm being quiet for a while, it's like turning up the sensitivity,
Oh.
and then when I start speaking, it's lowering it.
Yeah, that would definitely be doing it.
So let's try that. But it was just a case of because my computer was revving up more and more and more. If I didn't do that, it was picking up my computer.
No, Sirio, it is a miniature giant space hamster.
Payday.
So what's the plans for later on today, Zim? You're mentioning some multiplayer games.
Yeah, whenever Octo's available, I'll be doing some Star Wars. Then after that, it'll be RV there yet. And then probably Factorio.
Fair enough. I know I need to reinstall Coral Island because I'm playing that with my friends. Not gonna be able to do Clair Obscure. It's too big. Oh, I've lost my Factorio save. Damn it. To be honest, losing a lot of the game saves are fine. The big thing that pisses me off is losing all my artwork. So I'm really freaking hoping I can fix the hard drive. Yeah, I don't need to have
There are
this
enemies in your
installed.
dungeon.
Alright. I'm slowly getting things straightened out in my dungeon. Very, very slowly.
You know what game I wish was better to play solo? Vermintide. I like playing it in a group, but I'd like to be able to play it on my own better.
I could see that. Vermintide's one that I enjoy very rarely.
I always love the game Vermintide. I don't always love the people I have been paired with.
That one
Some
is
creatures
entirely
had been
fair.
hiding in a secret room. They joined the ultimate evil.
To be fair, do you know another game I can say the exact same thing about? Sea of Thieves.
I've never done that one with randos, but I could very much see that.
Well, when you play the game, you inherently play it with randos, unless you only play on private servers.
Oh, that's what you're meaning. I mean,
But
PvP
it's like, you know,
is
the
a
people
different
you...
thing. I don't consider that playing with randos.
Oh, I don't mind the PvP in Sea of Thieves, but there's a certain degree of, okay, enough's enough. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
It's like if the PvP is all done with good-natured, good sportsmanship, it's fine. But the thing is it's not. It's usually a bunch of people slinging some pretty horrible slurs and...
It's payday.
I do remember when games used to come on multiple floppy disks.
I never really got to play any games that came on with that kind of situation. When I finally got to start gaming, it was multiple
There are
CDs.
enemies in your dungeon.
It was very much more CDs and multiple CDs for most of my gaming, but because I had a lot of I was the youngest of all my siblings, and some of my older sisters liked gaming when they were younger. We had some old games on floppies. So, you know, I used to play, for example, the Carmen Sandiego Saga. I used to play them all on floppy disk. And who could forget Oregon Trail? That game was brutal. Hello World.
Hey, Frost Husky.
I think I got one of those magazines, but I also remember getting Age of Empires in my Kellogg's cereal box. Did anyone ever get a video game in their cereal box?
Never that, but I did get, I know that there were some demos handed out by a pizza place for the PlayStation.
And it was a thing from Kellogg's that they did here. I think they did it in a couple of countries. But it was when Age of Mythology was coming out. the air quotes demo for Age of Mythology was they just gave everyone Age of Empires 1. I mean, to be honest, I didn't complain because that was a start of a very big love affair with me in Age of Empires that still is strong to this day.
Careful, you might summon Tal.
I don't think I'd play it in a way that Tal would like, and I don't think Tal would play it in a way I would like, from what I know of Tal. And from
You would play it.
mm-hmm.
That's good enough for Tal.
I very much, if I had to say I pick a strategy, I play turtle builds. And I play turtle builds not because I think it's a valid strategy for winning, but I like to play them as city builders. And the enemy faction is just something I have to build defenses against.
A village with an
Usually my
imposing
victory
looking
ends
castle
up being
towering
from
over it,
wonders
slowly
or,
emerged from the fog of war. This was
or
bound to have
diplomacy.
numerous alliance
Story.
defenders entrenched in it. This castle had to fall. There are enemies in your dungeon.
Story's still going.
No, it should be feeding through Discord.
It was. This is everything went very quiet very suddenly. I was like, oh, not even game sounds. Yeah, I mean, I do fight, but when I fight, I'm notoriously bad at it. I just do that thing where you lasso everyone and just right-click a random enemy in the enemy's army and then just let them go and swarm in.
I play that way too.
But I have been learning to play properly with AoE 4, just because AoE 4, it's like, okay, now that I'm playing it and I'm old enough, I'm actually a little bit smarter than I was when I was, like, 12. I should probably try to learn it. And it's doable, but damn, it's a lot. It's like, what happened to my super chill strategy game?
Payday.
I mean, what it does mean, though, is when I do armies, I usually end up doing those hilarious meme armies, like, for example, the Necrofect stacks in Warhammer, Total Warhammer, where you do the vampires of the coast, and you just do them all like their mech stacks, and you can just slaughter any army just because you just blast them with cannon fire.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if you've ever played Total War Warhammer.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Ah.
Yes, I have.
Have you tried the Necrofect stack?
I have tried pretty much all of it. I haven't played as much of 3, but like 2...
I played a lot of 2, but the turns take too long.
Okay, well, I mean, I had 31 episodes of 3. And then the second game, I had 65.
Oh.
obviously, the episodes, vary on how long they are, but in
Yeah,
general, you could probably average it out to about 3.5 hours
that's fair.
per episode, but yeah. Actually, I suppose I could
I mean,
just do this.
I mean, by the time you get later into the game of Warhammer, 3.5 hours is like a turn.
So, Total War Warhammer 2, I have 482 hours in. And then 3, I've got 179 hours.
Ah, yes. Fair enough.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, I struggled with Total War Warhammer's combat. It was the first Total War game I ever played. Not so sure I like it or hate it, to be honest.
I'm pretty good at it myself. I enjoy it.
I can do the cavalry strategies well. I'm just not very good with any of the others.
When it comes to, I prefer not to do the combat just because it increases the time everything takes.
Yeah.
So I prefer to auto-resolve when I can. However, I am good enough at it that I can very thoroughly win most fights.
I think I can win, but I think sometimes I feel like their army is just perfectly designed to destroy mine, and I'm like, oh, this is just slaughter.
I have managed to use just the defensive units from a settlement to rout a full stack army.
I have done that too. That was fun to do. But it was a fully upgraded settlement defense for me. So it's like, yes, it was just what was normally there, but it was a fully upgraded one. But it was fun.
It's so
it very much
hit
felt
and
like
run.
Sorry?
So many hit and run tactics.
Yeah, hit and run tactics. Also, there's if you've got the walls that you can take advantage of.
No, I'm talking about without walls. But with walls, it's even easier.
Yes. It's also a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
It feels like, to me, it feels like you're playing, what is it, the Battle for Rohan, the second Lord of the Rings movie? Helm's Deep.
I know the battle you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, all of them pretty much feels like Lord of the Ring war.
That's what we need next. We need Total War Lord of the Rings.
Total War Middle Earth.
Yes, there we go. That's the name.
I think there already is a thing like that.
Is there? I'm not. I don't pay a lot of attention to the Total War series. It's like
no. It's not a thing, but there are people. If you Google it, there's so many people screaming for it.
Because it'd be a damn good idea.
And there's a lot of artist conceptions, racial faction designs. Yeah, people are already going to it on a fan level. It's kind of cool.
Sometimes there's just ideas that are fantastic and need to be done.
Apparently, people have made a modern version of it for now.
Alright, let's go for another attack. Yeah, that's always the issue, is when the IP holders say no, and it's like, guys, do you realize how much money this would make you?
Yeah. But I think it's more, they like to release their own games.
Yeah.
So for them, it will be like, well, then tell Total War to allow us to use their concept. It's kind of, it's shitty, but like both sides have their ways of being petty about it to make it not happen. The IP says no, we're self-published, we publish all our own products, and then the other company says no because we make our own game.
Suddenly, the bells
We
of the
don't want to
castle
let other
rang
people
out.
make our game.
All the peasants in the surrounding area fled, not in panic at the wicked evil's creatures, but to the castle, in order to arm themselves to the teeth.
Ah, okay. So they're making a riff on that Warcraft concept. Mechanic, whatever.
What was it? Sorry, I
The
missed
castle
it.
was unable to offer much resistance against the hideous evil's creatures. It was defeated. The Horde had triumphed again.
One of the mechanics in Warcraft 3 where you could, playing as the humans, and your town gets attacked, you could send your peasants to your capital building, and they arm themselves with weapons and such, and become still useless, but slightly less useless.
Yeah, they become basically Minutemen.
Yeah. Also, I need evilness. How do I increase my evilness?
I mean, you could start a cult. The Azure cult.
I just... The problem is I need to know how to do it mechanically.
Do you know what Warhammer series I freaking loved that just got killed by its sequel? Dawn of War, 40k.
Ah, I played a tiny bit of that.
Dawn of War 40k, the first one was wonderful, and it did this really cool thing where these expansions were basically, they were all standalone expansions. But it was like, if you got them all, it increased what factions you could play. But each came with their own complete story and campaign. You could just... Yeah. Anyway, the... Dawn of War 2 came out, and it just kind of... It went to a very different form of RTS. It went from kind of like the base buildery style of StarCraft and Age of Empires to kind of like the early days of Command and Conquer. It's like, you know, you don't have a base, you're just given
Another
a group
small
of
camp
units
lay
and
before
you
the
just have
creatures
to...
of the unspeakable evil. But it was quiet. Too quiet. Could this be an ambush? Keeping a safe distance, the unstoppable evil let its minions advance. An ambush. Suddenly, Alliance troops sprung out from their hiding places and attacked the surprised evil's creatures.
It didn't really surprise my minions. Oh no, I lost one of my troops. And I can't get him back because I can't get the defibrimat. Kuroy cute.
If I must be. What is that? Ah. What do I want to play?
Ah, crap. Run away!
Oh no!
Reinforcements spawned literally as I was about to attack this place. Oh crap, that goblin's dead. Run away! Oh! There's another goblin over here that's just sitting there. I think I noticed them.
Goblins.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yes, just stand there and let the trap beat you. What? Why is it not doing any damage to the rest of them? Go! Attack! What's up?
Nothing. Just weird things in my head.
Your what?
Weird mental images in my head.
Ah.
I'm just listening to you going, run away and attack, and all I can think of is like in my head, like this character is developing of this very like proud, I don't know, maybe mouse or rat warrior knight who's in charge of this army, and they're all, you know, true to size, you know, the size of rats, and they're going to war against the ogres, and they're very proud people, even though they're very much too small.
Fair.
And almost watching them comically in battle.
Hello, Epic.
Yes. That's what was going in my head.
That checks out.
However, despite the well-planned ambush, the defenders of good could not stop the despicable evil. Yet another outpost of King's Ending was sent up in smoke and flames. The destruction of the King's Ending outpost had demoralized the defenders. Grumly, the dwarf king, could not restrain himself and attacked.
Come on, follow me. Let's drive this dishonorable scum out of our country. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
The gates of King's Ending opened.
Okay. Sure. Come in by yourself. This is fine with me. Just move them stubby little legs, cause I ain't got all day.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
This guy might have a lot of HP, though.
Having
Grumly, the
bodies.
Dwarven High King lay in the dust. Once again, the insidious evil had won, and had at last completed a further step on its path of revenge. The remaining heroes entrenched and barricaded themselves into King's Ending. It was time to take the battle into the city.
I can upgrade my dungeon! About damn time. Cute kitty. Soft kitty, cute kitty, little ball of cute. What?
Joke.
Yes, I should have some water.
Well, you see, Havoc. Cats are evil. Plain and simple.
Why do you think the villain always plays with a cat?
Yeah, the villain always has a cat on their lap. Ooh, armor +5? Where's one of my orcs? You! I decide that you killed Grumly.
I should finish Mind Over Magic.
I need to go back to that too.
It does get a bit grindy near the end, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the problem is more
Or you're
that...
you're kind of there.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's more that unfortunately it doesn't do well on Twitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I wish it did because I enjoy the game a lot.
I think it's because it's kind of like RimWorld, but it's not as well known as RimWorld.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because it's a bloody good game.
It is. Alright, any bards? Ah, yes, of course there's a bard.
Enemies
I
have
don't want to
entered the
fight a
dungeon.
mana lantern. Who wants to fight a mana lantern?
It's payday.
Ah! At least some of my traps will work here. I know it's payday, you guys are gonna have to work on that though.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
You know, even though I don't have arachnophobia, hearing someone say, I hope no one has arachnophobia, just makes me go, oh, there's going to be a lot of spiders, isn't there? Oh no. I don't have arachnophobia, but oh no.
I think it's more just the fact that the spiders exist, period, is what they get at on this.
Oh, yeah, yes.
No, that's not who I wanted that on! Ah, crap. Of course, one of my other minions walks right into the spot where I was about to drop it. I am really in need of more gold. One thing I wish they kept from the first game is that you could get gold by killing heroes coming into my dungeon.
Aren't there infinite gold farms in this though?
Was that?
There are enemies in your
There are
dungeon.
like the infinite gold nodes, aren't there?
They're not actually infinite and they're really slow, but yes, that does technically exist.
Oh wow. I just saw how many hours I've put into Dyson's C program.
Hello there, Bwee.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
No, I cannot.
Hello.
Oh, dang it. Hi, Master.
Hello. Why did you say that with such exasperation?
I didn't mean it like that. And hello, everyone in chat. I cannot see you because I am driving right now.
Ren
It's
is
Road
on his way
Ren.
north. By the way,
Yep.
because it hasn't actually been confirmed, are you planning to stop by to visit on your way up, or are you just going straight there?
I think I'm just gonna go straight there.
Oh, no zoo trip.
Yay.
Hi, Octo.
What's up?
Murrow, people can drive and talk. You know, as long as
As long
these...
as your hands free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It's payday.
I'm not holding my phone or anything like that.
And
In
hi,
fact,
Octo.
there are.
Hi.
Hello, Octo. On a
Yeah,
long
sorry,
road
it's
trip.
taking me a little while. But
On
yeah,
a long road
the
trip, it's often recommended you be on a phone call to someone.
uh, but yeah, I was getting some stuff in. I just got my medication delivery because I gotta order like my medication from a specialist pharmacy.
Ah.
Yeah, so I have to deliver it to my house. Uh, and I also had to take care of some other things first before I hop in. So yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I am just, doing a bit more of this game.
Yeah, I see. I remember in
There are
Dungeons
enemies in
2,
your dungeon.
it's usually smart to target the bards first because they heal.
That is, well, they disable traps. They don't actually
That too.
heal. It's that they are, they disable traps, and that's,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how it was. It's been a while since I played Dungeons 2.
I never actually played Dungeons 2. I have it now, though. Dungeons 3 I played pretty heavily, but a long time ago.
Yeah. I gotta say though, the people who developed the Dungeon series are pretty crazy.
the first one was so... I did not like the first one.
They
The way
tried
they-
something different. It didn't work.
Yeah. I am glad that they actually continue to do something different, though. Because if
Yeah.
this one had been... Like, despite the voice actor, the narrator from Stanley Parable, this would have been
Yeah.
another flop for me if they had kept the same gameplay.
Yeah, no, it changed a lot from the first one, but the reason why I said these developers are crazy is because these people also made a vampire game, like a stealth vampire game, and they actually got the main character to be voiced by the same guy who voices Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher series.
Oh.
Yeah, and trying to remember, but yeah, like one. But yeah, this game did not do well at all. I'm trying to remember the name of the game. It was. I'm trying to remember that game. But yeah, the game flopped. And one reviewer Dark. That's it, Dark. But yeah, the game did not do well, and a reviewer heavily criticized it. And these devs apparently took it pretty personal, and so they put like a wanted poster in the bathroom of like the player hub in the game, like. So it was like he was like wanted for murder or something like that. But yeah, they put this reviewer's name on. They put this reviewer's face and put it on a wanted poster. I'm like, God, these people are fucking crazy.
That's glorious.
Like, talk shit about my game. We put you on a wanted poster. But yeah, as I said though, the game was not good. The only thing I want to say that was, good is the fact that they somehow got the guy who voices Geralt of Rivia to voice act the main character.
I am still surprised that they got the guy from Stanley Parable for this.
Yeah.
And they literally make a reference to Stanley Parable in this game. They, at one point, he's like, and Stanley went back to his... oh, wait, sorry, wrong script.
Yeah.
That one killed me.
Oh, I hate to spoiler the third game, but like, there's actually a DLC for the third game where you actually get to fight the guy, the narrator.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the famous last words. That's the DLC.
It's payday.
I will look forward to playing that.
Yeah.
I very much think they found their feet in their second one. The third one was really, really good.
Yeah.
Because I can see in the
There are
second one, you can
countless
see all the
spiders
stuff
pouring
that's
out
in
of
the
the
third
room
one.
that was
So it's like I can see
accidentally
this is where it actually picked
disgusting.
up. Because the first one was pretty shit, to be honest.
Oh, I can click and just keep zapping them until they're dead? Wonderful.
My first job today is gonna be Buc-ee's.
What?
Ah.
Buc-ee's.
Your last time going
Yes.
dead.
Oh,
Yep.
Bucky's. Okay, I heard something completely different, and I was like, what?
No, he's deciding not to come visit me for that.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, that's the type
it's like
of Buc-ee's.
missing out on visiting by just going to a overpriced gas station.
That apparently has the cleanest bathrooms. I don't know anything else about Buc-ee's except that they apparently have the best bathrooms.
Yeah, the only thing I hear about Bucky's too was also they have decent jerky. That's about it.
Yeah, I think I have to move off Satisfactory for a bit. My computer's getting a bit hot. I'll play Dyson Sphere. It's not worse.
Yeah, totally.
Totally not.
Oh yeah, I know Dungeons 3 also has co-op.
Yes, I play
Oh.
Dungeons 3 co-op mode.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It feels so weird that this is still happening.
Hmm.
I've turned my keys in. I cleaned out my apartment room, and I, as of right now, quote unquote, don't have a house until I get up there.
And yet he won't come visit.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay. Actually starting to piss off the dark fog now, so I should actually probably build a space fleet to deal with them.
Space Force Kuroi.
Can you fly to the Valkyries?
Sure.
I find it very funny that the route my Google Maps took me is going straight through where I did my college.
Ah.
Oh, it's like it's intentionally giving you a nostalgia tour as you leave.
Exactly. I didn't know that at first, but I'm like, wait, I remember this. Wait. Oh my.
That's when you go and you put on your sad voice and you say goodbye forever.
So long, and thanks
I
for all the
mean,
fish.
So sad that it should come to this. We tried to warn you all, but oh dear. That's it. Break out into song and
It's
dance.
payday.
Payday?
Not for you.
Fantasy payday, unfortunately.
Oh.
Maybe if you came to visit, I'd lower your debt to me a bit, but... No.
Well, there'd definitely be some. No, don't say that.
I don't
I
know
am
why,
only teasing. You
but
don't
I
have
thought
to.
getting a trailer would be a lot. Oh yeah, I kind of figured, Master. I kind of figured, but I am surprised. Uh, Easy.
Okay, you are breaking out really bad.
I am
Yeah, you're kind of
surprised
going
that the
robot.
Matrix has stolen Ren.
Sorry. I mean,
That's fine.
I am getting to that like no a dead zone right now, so I'm not surprised.
That's fine. It's to be
Um,
expected
I
occasionally.
was surprised. Yeah. Oh God, truck, please. You are looking very tired. Um, but yeah, I was surprised how easy
Enemies
it
have
was
entered the
to
dungeon.
attach the trailer to my car.
Almost like they're meant to go with each other.
Yep.
I thought it would be more difficult. I really did.
I told you it wouldn't be that bad. And Ren, how full is the trailer?
Oh, it's very full to the max.
I will require picture.
I took pictures. I can show it to you. Yeah, I take pictures. I am not going to the max speed limits of this drive because I noticed that on the trailer it says go to 55 miles per hour. I'm like, okay, I'll just go 10 above that, but that's my limit. I'm not gonna go any faster. Everybody else can go zoom zoom. I don't care. I'd rather be safe.
Slitherite, you know I do have a synth form, by the way, right? That you can TF me into?
It's like the one that they just got today.
No, I've had it for a bit.
Or well, you just post. I don't know. I don't know
I
when
just
you got
posted it.
Yeah. I was just say I remember seeing you just posted it today at least. I don't know if you were holding out on it.
I scheduled things in advance and had other stuff I was needing to get posted first.
Oh, I'm glad Bucket's getting close now, but I'm getting hungry.
Ah, Gonna eat in your car?
There are
No.
enemies in your dungeon.
Remember, everybody, you can beat on his car, but you cannot eat in it.
Big Mer?
It's payday.
Sorry.
For what?
Don't worry. I might jump off for a bit.
No worries.
I'll catch you a bit later.
How are you doing, Master?
I am alright. Depressed, my pet
That's
doesn't want to
good.
see me, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose.
Ah!
I was looking forward to taking him to the zoo and collecting the bounty for adding a new exhibit. I mean, what? That mic peak, holy crap.
Oh. My goodness gracious. I am in the boring road now. Where I see a straight line. And trees. Nothing else.
Well, that's why you're hanging out here, to be entertained on your ride.
Yep.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Oh, a gem deposit.
I'm going to say, though, if I hadn't met you, Master, and didn't go to the Minneapolis trip, I don't know if I would still say yes to this.
It would be really weird for you to say yes to nobody.
Yep, it would. But you know what I mean, though, right?
There are enemies in
Not
your
really.
Oh, hey, I'm at Brian.
You what?
I'm at Bryan, Texas.
Ah.
Yep. Okay, what are you going to take?
Oh, those are the enemies over here. Okay.
It's payday.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off for a short time, but I'll be back later, Master.
Bye-bye.
Bye, and bye, chat.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright, we are just about ready. We got most of our troops upgraded. Only ones I haven't bothered with are the goblins, and that's because they're kind of useless most of the time. Oh, I'm low on gold. Very, very, very low. Octo, I need more gold.
Go beat up some heroes and
But they don't give me gold.
go get gold from the people who have gold.
Well, why do you think I'm asking you?
You think I have gold? I wish I had gold.
Didn't you
There
ever
are
watch,
enemies in your dungeon.
didn't you ever watch Gravity Falls?
No.
Oh, well, you should legit fix that.
It's payday.
Guys, maybe go collect your goal, your payday after, you know, the dungeon's not under attack. But the dungeon's under attack. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and swap over to Star Wars here. So thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Dungeons 2. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards through Stream Loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
See ya.